Hey, today we're going to do things a little different. First of all, thanks for stopping by. My name is Connie. I am the unemployed boomer. The birds are going to be serenading while I record this. I want to talk about fitting in. Everybody wants to fit in, especially if you're a teenager. Oh my God, it is the only thing that matters. But you know what? That passes. I look back on myself in my teens and early 20s and how I so desperately wanted to fit in. And I always felt like I was failing at that. I never quite fit in. I acted like everything was cool, but inside it was turmoil, like nobody's ever gonna believe that I'm cool. Nobody's ever gonna believe that I've got it all together. Because in reality, I didn't. Nobody does at that age. Even the high school jock or the school cheerleader, everybody you look at and go, wow, they've got it all together. They don't. They don't. They're just good at faking it. But a lot of people in their adult life still feel the need to fit in. You know, want to apologize ahead of time for sounding stuffy. My allergies decided to kick in today. I wasn't going to film. And then I thought, you know what? This is part of my life. These flippin' allergies are just a part of my life. And I'm glad I at least made it almost an entire month without a flare up. But I accidentally rubbed up against my cat. I know you're, how is that accidental? Well, I was reaching for something and the cat was right there, and I was very aware that she wasn't there, and I kind of lost my balance and just rubbed up against her. And it doesn't matter that I immediately go wash my face. That's it. I'm done for the day. Maybe two. Anyway, fitting in. Every now and then I still get that twinge about, you know, don't have my act together. Yeah, I could be thinner. Always. I could manage my money better. Some of the life choices I made that put me where I am now, I should have done different. But you know what? That's in the past. You can't do anything about that now. Move on, which is what I try to do. I consider myself to be very lucky because I can easily, whatever's bothering me. Yeah, it still goes on a little bit up here, but I do not let that dictate what's going on with the rest of my day, the rest of my life. No. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Okay, now I'm going to flip back to being a teenager. Yeah, you know, you follow the trends, the styles, even if it doesn't look good on you. Which, actually, I have to say, I never really did anything outlandish. If I knew it didn't look good on me, I just, for example, mini skirts. Okay, even when I was at my thinnest, I was still bottom heavy, still had thick thighs. Like my nephews used to tease me that I would get my pants from Omar the tent maker. That joke is as old as, I don't know. It's funny, but you know. Anyway, yeah, so I wouldn't wear mini skirts. Of course not. It's ridiculous. I do have a few pictures of me when I was at my thinnest. where I wore something that was just a little too short for my comfort, but I wore it anyway. And of course, I was miserable the whole time I was wearing it. Now, no. Mm-mm. No. And what's the point of this video? I don't know. Just to acknowledge it, everybody has these feelings. Everybody. Boy, the birds are sure singing today. Where are they? I hear them, but I don't see them. I'm sitting in my patio, in case you can't tell. Oh well. Yeah, so that's basically what I wanted to say. Everybody has those feelings. They're normal. Don't let them get you down. Don't let them keep you down. No, because life is too short. All right, I'm going to cut this here. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like and share. Bye-bye. When you live in an old neighborhood, there's wires everywhere. See that? That's a transformer. I can't tell right off the bat what that is. Maybe 50? 75? Yeah, I used to look at pictures of telephone poles all day at my old job. Anyway, there's a glimpse of a little bit of my backyard.